The gritty prison drama Orange is the New Black is the #1 show on Netflix, and today we're joined by one of the stars of the show. Let's take a look at her character, Maritza, in action.
And one year, this Wall Street guy flew me in a helicopter to D.C.
For serious?
Valentine's Day makes guys go crazy. They love it.
Men hate Valentine's Day.
They don't act like they hate it.
That's because you look like Sofia Vergara. Some things is real. I once saw her jogging in Tribeca.
Maritza is played by Diane Guerrero, and she's here to dish about season 2 of Orange is the New Black. Welcome to the show, Diane.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're so pretty.
Thank you.
I know.
Thank you very
this
much.
is what you look like when you're all dolled up and out of your jumpsuit.
That's right. Yeah. Here I get to wear red lipstick on the outside, so I take advantage.
That's contraband in jail.
I know.
All right.
I'm not there yet, so I can't wear it. You know?
Okay. Well, tell us more about the show, because we know that it gives us an inside peek of a female jail in upstate New York. But for those who have not already binge-watched the entire second season, what can we expect this season?
I think that you get to see more of the inner workings of this particular jail, like how everyone is working together to kind of maybe push themselves forward into power or into friendship or into love or what have you. And I think for us in the kitchen, we're trying to do it right so we don't get kicked out, because as you know, in jail, the kitchen is kind of one of the better jobs. So, you know, we're trying to do everything right, but I know that there's, you know, that there's a lot of other inmates trying to sabotage that.
That's true. Yeah. Okay, and your character is in the kitchen.
Yes.
But she also has ambitions, and she's dreaming about her life on the outside. What drew you to this project, and how did you know, or did you know that this show would become such a cultural phenomenon?
Well, I did not know. I mean, but I was a working actor, or trying to be a working actor for sure. I mean, if you know any actors who are kind of struggling as I was. I mean, I had just started, so I was kind of trying to get anything that I can get my hands on. And then when I saw this, I was like, I can totally do this. I'm like, I know how to be this character. I was this, you know, Maritza is a very part of, you know, she's part of me, you know, absolutely. I mean, not quite. I mean, I'd never been to jail, and I don't think I would make any decisions that would land me there, but I know that as far as her attitude and kind of her longing for friendship and being lonely I definitely have experienced all those things. So, but I didn't know anything about the whole thing. I mean, when I first got it, I was like, oh, it's gonna be on Netflix. I called my mom, like, I think it's gonna be on the internet. It's not even on TV.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, just do it, it'll be fine. And then I got there, and I'm like, holy cow. I never say holy cow. What was that?
No.
What was that?
But I like
excited.
I was really excited. And then you know, the first person I saw was Natasha, and I was like, you're in this? I had no idea who was going to be in it. And then you know, as the show developed, I saw it was like, oh, this is a real show. And I was really, really happy to be part of it. So.
Well, this season, I know you have a little girl-on-girl action that jumps off of one of your real-life friends, Jackie Cruz. She plays Flocka. Well, how was that scene? How did you prepare for it? Was it weird because she's your friend?
Yes. I mean, I think it's always weird to kiss your friends. I mean, I know I practiced with some of my girlfriends, and it was really weird. And this was just the same. No, we both told each other. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
I was like, okay, tell us more.
Well, no, I mean, I think we both knew it was coming, because I think a lot of the fans were like, we want Jackie and Diana hook up. We didn't know it was going to happen, but like, since we were such besties on the show and we're always together, and we were like, it wouldn't be funny if this would happen. I think the fans would go crazy. And then we were preparing for it. We were just like, girl, you better brush your teeth, and you better eat a mint before this. And that was mostly me, because I'm very like, you need to do this, and Jackie's like, you need to chill. I'm gonna have coffee before, and that's the way it's gonna be.
Whoa.
And I was like, all right, fine. And it happened, and it was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually, I got into it maybe a little too much. She's like, okay, this is a part where we separate and we act like we don't really like it. And I'm just like, oh, right. Right, this is where we stop.
Diane, you're a trip. You know, we were reading up on you, and it's interesting because you actually have had a very troubled childhood. Was it true that your entire family was deported at one point?
Yeah, my immediate family.
Really? So what happened to have them be deported? How were you able to stay, and what was that like for you to be here on your own while they were gone?
Well, the way it happened was just, I mean, it was bad advice from lawyers and miscommunication and fear. You know, I feel like we always kind of lived with that fear, because my parents, even though they tried and tried and tried to like secure their place here in this country, every time they would try, it would just get harder and harder, and something would go wrong. Either faulty lawyers, we would pay people to help us, and they would take the money and run. And we were just one of those unfortunate families that that didn't make it. And yeah, no, it was really hard growing up without them at this stage in my life. I was 14. I was very young. It was the times where you're making, you know, really big life decisions and trying to figure it all out, and they weren't around. I mean, the way I was able to stay was I had my very close friends, family friends, 2 other Colombian families who took me in. They were very good friends with my parents, and the little girls I had grew up with them. So we were all cool, and they were able to take care of me. And, you know, then when I could work, I would, you know, take a job at the Starbucks or take a job at iParty and make balloons, and whatever I can do, I would help myself. But my parents, I think, did something very brave, which was let me finish my high school career here and let me, you know, take advantage of all the opportunities that were offered here in this country that otherwise I would not get in Colombia because we just didn't have that kind of money.
Did you use any of your childhood experiences to kind of channel this character that you're now playing in Orange is the New Black?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, Maritza was like me at 12 years old, for sure. You
How
know?
so?
Well, in middle school, I remember just when I was scared as hell, you know, going in there. It was, you know, it was kind of a tougher school, and I was really small, and like, maybe it was just me who I was just like, I have to have a reputation, or I have to be tough, or I have to, you know, not let anybody mess with me because I'm small, or because I'm shy, or because I don't have my parents. You know, I would always just try to go in there and have as much attitude as possible, and like, you know, I was just trying to like be like everyone else and just, you know, and be tough. But you know, you kind of grow from that, and you make friends, and they let you know that things are going to be okay and that you can be yourself. Finally, once I got to high school, I discovered a place where I could be myself and be into the arts and be a nerd and like jazz music and do this and experience all these things, and that was a great outlet for me.
It's great because the girls on the show are so tough, but we also get to see their vulnerable sides.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that makes the show so popular, is that these women they're 3-dimensional characters. They're just not what they're perceived to be on the outside.
Right. Well, that's my favorite part. My favorite part is showing that side of me, and I think on second season, you see that a little bit more from Maritza. Like at first, you see her like joking around, just being a total clown. Yeah. And that's fun too, and that's how I am too. I like to mess around. I like to make the best out of every situation, but I love just connecting with people and connecting with my feelings, no matter how much it hurts sometimes. But I love connecting with that side of me, and I think that when I can bring that to a character, and all these characters I think do it, and I think that's what makes the show so special. Yeah.
Well, in addition to Orange is the New Black, you also have a new film coming out, My Man is a Loser. Tell us about that.
Well, it's not exactly my film. I'm just in it a little bit, and it was one of those things where I got the role, and I play Malia. And it's she's just one of the college girls that the guys are trying to talk to, and they're put up to the test to kind of listen to rambling college girls, and you know, they obviously fail. And those are the 2 scenes, I think. I don't think I have a huge part, but you know, there are no small parts in the theater.
Yeah, that's right.
Not at all. And really quickly, Jane the Virgin?
Yes.
Okay, you're starring in that as well, and that's for the CW?
That's for the CW.
Okay.
I play Lena.
Okay.
I play Jane's best friend, and she's spicy. She's a spicy Miami chick, and she's fun, and she's completely different from Jane. So she kind of, you know, they balance each other out, and they're very good friends. So yeah, I'm excited for that to start too.
Now, Celanese was here yesterday, and she told us that there will be a season 3. You've already started filming.
Yes.
What can we expect? Any scoops?
No, girl, you know I can't tell you.
She's a
girl. No.
I was hoping.
Well, I think that it's continuous from the second season. I think that you're going to just see a lot more, you know, of what's been going on, more backstories, getting more in depth with some of the characters, and just kind of like more funny moments and more sad moments, and you know, all of that good stuff. I think every season is just getting better and better and better. So I think what you can expect is going to be fabulous.
We can't wait. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Take care.
All right, you're watching Arise Entertainment 360.